games. Time to play games. Join as an observer and see the epic. Alright, so I kind of have to ease into this and get a sense of what's going on. Alright, we have, get it. The red guys. I'm going to have to start to get some kind of, I'm learning this process as we go. Some note-taking tools here. We have, let's see, a few different clans competing today. SSW, Saxon Shield Wall. The God of Istener, or IG, inexplicably IG. I think that they come from a country where acronyms go backwards. That's actually, that's interesting. I guess those would both be acronyms, right? IG, GI, G, Okay, so I got observing. Okay. Well, tagged himself. So we got SSW in red, and we got, let's see, L, weird W, that is the Legion of the White Raven. Now, everybody can all at once. To have the lead. Heisenberg down, but just recently recovered. Somebody was waiting to finish off. This might be, is this a strategy perhaps that the guild uses, or that a team uses in order to keep somebody out of action? They don't finish them off. But I guess you can actually plead for mercy, is my recollection from playing War of the Roses, and that effectively gets you out. So, interesting. I wonder, I guess there's probably some strategic choices to be made as to whether or not you want to revive yourself and be delayed, or if you would rather take a chance on being delayed longer but appearing in where the action is. On a map this tall, now this is the first time I'm seeing this map, but it looks like it's, you know, most of the action is taking place just in front of these gates here. So on a map this small, I wouldn't think that the need to be back in position would be all that great. So maybe that was just the standard delay we were observing. Not be able to see the screen from the inside. So we're kind of flirting. It's there's some courtship going on here between the clans. There's some spears. Oh, the first blood was taken, and now we have. It's interesting. It seems like a shark frenzy. As soon as somebody actually people throughout the skirmish started. Area the black goes down. This killer briefly goes down to his feet, and then Ray. But then his razor was brought down, although he had a chance to gameplay. What I'm noticing is he go down very quickly, which is a feature that I think is kind of awesome. I'm a big fan of an old game called Bushido Blade. Bushido Blade was, oh wow, I'm just looking at my packet loss here. It's going insane. Anyway, Bushido Blade was a game that was a simulation, quote unquote. It was a fighting game based upon Japanese combat, sword combat, and it was all matches that were very floating, very like, am I gonna? And it's over. Basically, you're going to hit it. Play as much, but yeah, this reminds me a bit of that, just without any further exposure to it. Look at this map, try to get some context here. Seems to be stuck in the tree. Try to get out of that region. Okay, let's see here. I'm just looking around. We're in the flirting stage of the battle here. Everybody's kind of, are we going to fight? Are we not going to? Everybody wants to, but it seems like nobody wants to make a move unless they're so we have a few, 3-on-2 down in this, the odds just changed rather quickly. Down in the gully there, or that alley. You know what, I need names for all the locations on this map. So we have a couple of fellows from LWR that are closing ranks. The Ravens, closing in around the side. Maybe they were looking for a flank. Without an overview of the map, here to have. There's my team. It's a little bit difficult to assess. Let's see, can you turn game audio on? Because I cannot turn game audio. I cannot hear you one little bit. Number of times. Is this an isolated incident? Oh, it's 19. Who cannot hear me? Raise your hand in the chat. Because I'm registering on my output monitor and I'm at 90%, and my face is buried in the mic, and the game audio is turned down to the just give me some comment or feedback in the chat. We're back into the courtship stage of battles. Now, at a glance, the teams look a little bit uneven. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, somebody was maybe hiding up in the shed. Archery practice, so maybe that's a strategic decision, probably. I really wish that I could see the identities of the teams more readily, because the subtle different colors of the pants when the characters are facing away from you with respect to shields. Kazi goes for some bandages. Froge, I don't know how to pronounce that A-E split together symbol. It's like a rear end action in the world. Alright, so just taking a look here, Heisenberg on his feet still, but now badly outnumbered, 3-1, but one of them is an archer, trying to get in. Interesting. Oh, now 4-1 with another one on his feet. He should have fled from that situation, honestly. But perhaps with him being the last one. So if he had made it into the cottage there, I can't help but think he might have a couple of them along the tail feather. Yeah, it seemed like that would have been a missed strategic opportunity. So we have the sort of the pond back there, and LW is hiding around the corner of this building, and SSW is spreading out more. They are definitely sort of going with thinner ranks with more coverage. I don't know if you can map control in a situation like this. I'm still keeping a tighter formation. SSW spreading it out a little bit. Right now, I just see one. Right now, back here, and it's actually surprising to me that nobody has noticed it yet. So coming up unknown for me at the moment. Sorry, I can't give you any. Raven or SSW advantage, and now it's been evened up. Although, are we going to get the other one to his feet? We have 2 finished off over there. Over by the boat, we have a 1. Oh, and somebody's that was very quick. I expected there to be a little more fanfare there. Okay, so we have disadvantage in turning and running that I don't understand. It seems good now. His, damn it. Fresh? I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, okay. So, I'm just looking at the chat if I sound like I'm talking about no one in particular or nothing in particular. Yes, and I don't know the gender, of course, of any of these players. So, full pronoun he, his, him, until such time as a better neutral pronoun is offered. So it looks like we've got SSW taking the. Getting more on their feet. Wow, that was a decisive and quick victory by SSW. The Red Pants, as we can know them from now on. Oh, hey, Fred's film. Fred Hive. Are you in the, by some crazy coincidence, are you in the actual game, like the actual combat today, or are you, did you just come to the stream because my stream notice went out? Either one is awesome. Why you Fred Hive now, though, instead of Fred's Films? Okay, join as observer. I'm going to have a little bit of sip of my tea between matches here. Alright, so I'm still being asked to raise my personal volume. Let me see how he sounds. Getting more on their feet. Wow. Oh, wow, that is incredibly quiet. How is that even possible? Sorry about that. I'll take a look in, and I'll try to fix it after a couple of minutes when the stream catches up so I can check. But yeah, that was crazy. Sorry, that was so quiet. it's pretty hard for me to check without a streaming producer. So when I only got one hand raised and somebody else, Fred seemed... said it seemed good. I didn't realize it was so very quiet. It says waiting for more players on the screen, so we'll just look at the bucolic splendor of this fine and verdant patch of lavender and dragon snaps. I don't know what those are. The mossy poles that this village has seen fit to... We need more poles in the ground. We need more poles in the ground. Gay pole, they're not even all facing the same way. How are we supposed to determine which way is north while we're waiting for the miraculous pole construction? To continue. Alright, pole guys. You need to stop drinking from your horn of plenty and take care of this. We don't know what... Good. They say score doesn't either, so all I can do is talk about what's going on the screen. So, let's see how this sounds. Did I... as soon as I turned it up so I could hear the stream volume differential, it... there we go. We need more poles in the ground. Okay, that seems a lot better. Yes, good. Excellent. Barricades. Well, they don't look sharp. And, I feel like a few good impalings would have rubbed the moss off. I feel like they're just... It's more like a cage you would see in, like, a low-budget medieval fantasy movie. You know how, like, in Quest of the Delta Knights, for example, like, they're always like, your prisoners always end up locked in some cage made out of sticks that the art department just made that morning before they shot that scene. And it always looks like you could pretty much kick your way out. You know, you could be on a pair of crutches and you could sort of just squeeze your way through head first, then turn your body sideways and it would all just shatter like the Incredible Hulk breaking out of his shirt. So, let's see. I'm Fred Hive because Google was stupid idiot a few months ago and I fixed it today to get my real identity back. Let's see. So, we are just waiting for the match to begin. A bunch of unknowns. Prepare to die, my nemesis. Sup? I'll just read the comments in various... Oh, battle starts in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Damn you, Heisen! Yeah. Berg! Not live, or not live, I'm not sure. Going on a general route together, and is already down on this side, and Leeson is just hanging out, waiting for his doom, perhaps. All right, Leeson, come on, IG, it's time to show your stuff. Now Leeson happens to be the captain or the leader of Team IG. And it's interesting that nobody has given him any trouble so far, even with his foes right nearby. Now, they might actually be playing again anymore. I apologize, but I have no way to determine who they are at this point since I have unknowns all over the screen. Aaron, if you were to let me know who is currently matched up, that would be helpful. But the red team, it looks like is very slowly cleaning up, and we have IG. Leeson has just been hanging out back here. I don't know if he's AFK or if he's having connection issues. Maybe he wasn't appearing for the other players, but now he seems to be back in action, and the red team is keeping him just waiting for 6-on-1. So he can take them all down. All right. Not live until map change. This isn't official until the map change. Still not live. So if somebody wants to drop me an explanation of what exactly is meant by that, I'd be happy to explain it. Between the two buildings here in the central corridor, we have an unknown red that's made it deep into enemy territory. IG seems to have quickly, it's NJAR. Oh, he was alone in the center, but now he's got a few allies. It's evened up. I can see we have 3 IG, 4 IG, 5. No, 4 still standing. We have things up, though. And I do believe it's down to the final 2 over here. Now, I wish that the